Now I'm being joined by Dr. Allen Manasseh. He is the Director of Media and Communications of Chibok Area Development Association. Of course, this is a part of Chibok. Thank you so much, Manasseh, for joining us tonight on the program. And of course, looking at these harrowing statistics reeled out by a leader of your group there, he says 72 attacks since 2014 and over 400 people have been killed. Let's juxtapose that with the fact that the president was in Chibok sometime last year to commission a school where, girls were abducted back in 2014. So my big question to you is that, is life back to normal in Chibok?
Well, to answer that, I will say life is not back to normal in Chibok, in the sense that we are still having lots of attacks coming on, sustained attack on the villages. And when we talk about Chibok, we are not talking about Chibok as in town, the local government headquarters. We have a lot of communities around Chibok that are now ghost towns. We have a single community, the Kautikeri, which is the second largest town in Chibok we are talking about, that has been attacked for more than 7 times. This year alone, that community has been attacked twice. So what we are saying is, it is not okay to have continuous attack on communities around Chibok. And when all these communities are being attacked, people are getting displaced. Where do they go? They flock into Chibok, and it overstretch whatever we have that is available in that neglected community. Why I say neglected community is because everything that we are supposed to talk about as far as social amenity is concerned, that community is in need of. It's a locked up place. We don't have access to that place as always. Initially when the roads were open, you could drive from Maiduguri to Chibok in an hour or 2. Now it's a day or 2 journey.
Why is that so? Why do you say this long time? Because I know that the government says that there's no, local government or any community in the hands of the terrorists in Borno State, especially in Chibok. That is
the concern we have. If at all there is no location or local government that is under the control of the terrorists, then why do we have a serious federal road that links Maiduguri to Damboa, which connects Chibok, and in total Maiduguri to Damboa is 86 kilometers. Chibok to Damboa is 47 kilometers. Why do we have that federal road locked since 2015 before 2015 election?
Why is that road locked?
That is
what have you been told? Because I know you do have family members in Chibok as well as in Borno in general. So why is that road locked?
That's the problem. Nobody could give us that answer. They said they cannot open the road because it is not safe for commuters to ply that road. Only when it is a full security movement. And if from 2015 up to date, with all the messages we are receiving from official statement that Boko Haram have been degraded, they have been reduced to a non-fighting force, there have been, a lot of things coming from them, and then we still have, as important as that federal road, under lock and key for how many years? It's not acceptable. It indicates that if at all we have level of successes as it's been portrayed from the official quarters, then we should at least ensure that none of our road is being forced to be closed by terrorists from use by the people on a broad daylight. It is not right.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand from your point of view what exactly is needed here, because if you go by what you have said, you said Chibok is not back to normal, but you're asking for the federal road that passes through that area to be open. What exactly are your demands? Not just about the roads now, but for the people of Chibok who have been displaced due to terrorist activities in Borno State.
Good. I'm responding like that because when you say is Chibok back to normal, I just give you one instance that Chibok is not back to normal. We don't even have access as it's supposed to be. 1. 2, we have constant attack on the communities. Villages are still being razed, and especially when it is harvest season like this, attacks are on the rise. They attack communities, pack the food, agricultural produce, burn the rest, abduct people, and go away with it. Between 1st January and today, they've abducted 24 more people, in addition to the 110 Chibok girls that we are still waiting for that cannot be found. And again, why we are saying it is not okay and we keep crying out is because if at all the successes that are being reported are palpable and visible to us, we would have at least seen all the girls getting back, or end abduction, or stop the continuous abduction that is happening. Again, I will tell you that on 13th of November, a whole brigade commander, a brigadier general for that matter, of 24 Composite Task Force Brigade in Chibok, was killed in trying to respond on an attack in the neighboring community of Askira on a broad daylight. And if that cannot trigger the kind of anger we desire from the government to go all out for the insurgents and ensure that wherever they are, you know, exposed, destroyed, and bring peace to our communities and Nigeria and the Northeast, you know, at large, then something is terribly wrong. The attack that happened on February 14 that led to the abduction of the Chibok girls happened in the night. What about the ones that we are witnessing now? The attack on PME that just happened a week ago, and the attack on Kauchkeri, the attack that led to the death of the Brigadier General, all happened on a broad daylight. Then what happened to follow up? What happened to pursue, overtake, and rescue? These are the things we are asking about. So the response that we are expecting, the kind of anger that such attacks supposed to trigger, especially looking at the magnitude of losses we are witnessing from the Boko Haram terrorists or ISWAP or whatever name they are being called for, it should at least elicit that anger in the leadership of Nigeria, and
to make them stand up,
to make them stand up and make a very sound statement that you can't do this, and then
Dr. Allen Manasseh, you've got a lot of questions. I'm sure the authorities are watching. Hopefully we should get answers in the shortest possible time. Of course, you are the Director of Media and Communications of Kibaku Area Development Association. Thank you for joining me tonight on the program.